This is a grateful and a thankful video to show my appreciation towards you. Thank you for being you. Who am I speaking to, right? I'm speaking to you who's listening. So whether you're never met me, whether you're just watched me or written a comment or just support me, or if you have met me, whether you've been my friend or my enemy or whatever. I don't believe in enemies. Thank you. Because without your encounter, I wouldn't be the one I am today. If you're a part of my family, thank you. I love you. We choose our family. So we both have a blood. We have a blood family, right? We all know that. We are born with a family. Our ego doesn't choose our family. I believe our spirit does. I really believe that our soul chooses our family before we are born. But then when we are born, we have the ability to choose our soul family, our spirit family, our soul tribe. The people that we can feel very connected to, and we feel that maybe we have met them before, or we just feel some kind of connection to people who is in our soul tribe. And the thing is, I believe the whole humanity is in our soul tribe. I really do. Obviously, we all have different opinions and we all have different experiences, but everyone has. Everyone has their own viewpoint of the world. Everyone has their own perception. Everyone is living their own reality. And we do have people who have similar beliefs and are similar, who is living the similar lifestyles, or who are interested in the similar kind of subjects or hobbies, right? And those are usually the people that we can maybe see something in ourselves that we see in them, whether this is darkness or light. And everyone in the world has darkness and light. Everyone. So why don't you deserve your dreams to come true? Every person in the world deserves to fulfill their dreams. Everyone, including you, including me, including someone else. Everyone deserves to have their dreams met, to have their dreams come true. Because, and if we don't believe that, if we don't believe that we don't deserve something, or we're not worthy of it, or we feel that we're lower, or whatever we feel, that's a belief. That's not true, because beliefs are illusions. We start to believe something, and then our reality kind of becomes that, right? But when we change our beliefs, which takes time, patience, courage, and persistence, and consistency. It's blank. It just disappeared. What I was gonna say. Okay, well. If it happens like that, I'm not supposed to say it. So, let's talk about something else then. I don't know why I do this, but as soon as I start saying something, this video was about saying thank you to you and being grateful that you are so awesome. Because everyone has their good qualities, right? We all have good qualities. We also have qualities that might not be super healthy. We might have qualities that might not be the best all the time, but that's an opportunity to cooperate with each other and with ourselves mostly, because if we don't cooperate with ourselves, it's gonna be kind of hard to cooperate with someone else. So, thank you. Thank you for being a unique person. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the growth. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the jealousy. Thank you for the hate. Thank you for everything. Because I have learned a lot about myself. I have learned a lot about myself for a couple of 3 years. And I've learned a lot about other people as well. I'm very grateful, because without you, without your lessons in my spirit's life, in my spirit's experience, and in my ego, in my challenges with the ego, it has helped me. It has helped me to see what I need to work with. It has helped me to get inspiration. So, you know, when I get criticism, I listen. I might not seem like I'm listening, but I'm taking in every word that you're saying. But sometimes we do have different opinions about things. So even if you say a criticism, I might not agree with your criticism. Or whatever. I think there's a quote: you wouldn't take criticism from someone that you wouldn't take advice from. So why take criticism from someone that you wouldn't take advice from, right? But some advice that people say are good, but the thing is, most people have their own preferences and their own criteria, and me included, obviously, because of our experiences. So if I go through something that I don't think is okay, like bullying, for an example, I'm not gonna accept that. I'm never gonna accept bullying in my life, never. Because of my experience when I was a kid, right? So if I ever see that happen, whether it's someone doing it to me or someone else doing it to someone else, I am gonna step in, but I might not step in the same way that you might expect. So thank you. Thank you for everyone who has made challenges in my life, because without challenges we don't grow. Thank you for the people who have supported me. Thank you for sending very nice emails. Thank you for sending very nice comments and messages. And thank you for my 2 Patreon members. You're awesome. And thank you for you who subscribes and listen to this message right now. I'm super grateful that you're joining this little journey. I've said this a lot of times, but this is my dream. I don't even think it's a dream. I think it's a destiny. And the thing is, I've learned a lot about patience, and we don't have to have our accomplishments right now to be happy. Happiness doesn't come from what we create. And happiness doesn't come from other people even. Happiness comes from the simple things. Having this little flower makes me really happy. Creating this YouTube video makes me really happy. Taking a walk in the sun or having a coffee morning in the sunshine makes me really happy. Doing hula makes me really happy. Traveling makes me really happy. You make me happy, even if I don't like you. Because I don't like everyone, and everyone doesn't like me. And that's the same with you. Not everyone in life are gonna like us. That's just a fact. But we like ourselves, and it doesn't fucking matter what people think about us. It doesn't matter. Because the right people will be attracted to you. And sometimes the wrong people get attracted to you. But it's because it's usually a lesson in it. And sometimes we can get attracted to people who makes us annoyed. But it's usually because there's a lesson or something to heal within it. So thank you. Thank you for everything. I'm really grateful. I'm just really grateful that I haven't given up. I'm grateful for myself as well. And my spirit guides, because without them, I would probably be a lot more stuck in my ego than I am today. And don't get me wrong, I have still an ego. I don't think the ego will disappear. Obviously, there is a lot of people who wants the ego to completely disappear, to have a awakening, to be spiritual awoke and not have an ego at all. But I think that's a lie. Because we create a new ego at that moment. We create the spiritual ego. And obviously we can release, like having an ego death, for example. There's a lot of ego deaths talking about in the spiritual community. And this ego death, I don't 100%, maybe 99, and obviously I can change my mind. I think we can shed the ego, but we also grow it. We grow a new ego. It's like the snake. Super good symbolism, right? The snake sheds its skin to get a new skin. Nothing disappears. Nothing. It just changes form until we die. And when we die, we will lose our ego. Simple as that. But we won't lose our spirit. We won't lose our soul. We are eternal. And it's only our ego that is suffering. It's only our ego that is in pain. It's in suffering. It's in depression. It's in addictions. It's in all the things that are weighing us down. It's just the ego. Heartbreak even. And most of these things we are doing to ourselves, whether or not we think someone else is doing it, because it's easier to blame someone else. And I did that a lot a couple of years ago. okay, maybe like a half a year ago, because I blamed society. And when we blame society, we don't take responsibility over our own lives. We don't take responsibility over our own actions when we blame something or someone else. Whether it's society, whether it's our parents, whether it's the universe, whether it's fate, whether it's karma. Because karma is you. You made it and that's why it happened, right? It's ripple effects. It's when we throw a rock in the ocean or in the water, it will create circles, an effect, cause and effect, right? Yeah. So when we shed our ego, when we go through an ego death, whether it's big, whether it's small, you know, we all have different ego things, ego abilities or ego attributes. So for an example, a small ego death, in my own opinion, would be changing your name. So when we change our beliefs, that's when we shed our ego. Or when we change our habits maybe, or just our lifestyle, right? Because when we change something within us, like we stop doing something or we start doing something new, because every time we stop doing something, we are gonna start to do something new. Whether it's just sitting in silence, it's still something you're doing, right? You're always doing something. And when we're meditating, we are meditating, even if we're disconnecting or, from our mind, from our thoughts. We are in our body, we're in our spirit, we're mostly in our higher self, right? Maybe not always, but we're always doing something. So resting, because when we're sleeping, we're still doing something, we're dreaming, our mind is active all the time. I don't know what I was gonna come with this. I'm not even know what I'm talking about. Because I was just gonna say, hello, I'm very grateful for you. But it's like, as soon as I start talking, these things just comes out. And it's an automatic process. I don't really have control over what I'm saying. It's just coming out. I don't know if it's called a transmission or channeling, but I think it's one of those things. And it's a psychic ability and I don't have control over it, but I'm embracing it because it's super fun. And I hope you like it too. And if you don't have to be in my space. You don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to follow me. We can just go in different directions. Just natural. Goodbye. And if you do like me, and if you do find whatever I'm saying interesting, that's great. And thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting me. And keep being yourself, because I will. And have a good day. Hakuna Matata. Goodbye. And press subscribe if you haven't already. You can press the like button. That helps the video to be sent to other people, because everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves love. Yeah, everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves love, and I have a lot of love, and that's why I'm sharing it on this video to you. Because everyone deserves love. That's just a fact. Because love is all we need. Goodbye. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata.